Welcome to Flog Reviews Your Channels. If you're one of the channels involved in this video and you don't want to wait around, click on your part of the video now. Otherwise, stick around and watch the video and make sure to support all the channels involved. Thank you. Number 1. Hello everybody and welcome back once more to Flog Reviews Your Channels. This is something that I really like to do. I love to be able to do this. I always say that I love to be able to do this, and I don't really get anything out of it, and I don't really mind that I get anything out of it either, because of the fact that if I can help even a couple of people with some of these reviews and stuff like that, and the advice that I give, then that is much more than the payment that I deserve. Trust me. So thank you very much for all of the 3 channels in this video that are going to be participating, and also remember, this is just advice that I give, and it's really just an opinion of one person. And you don't have to take my advice at all. You can just take this as a shout out if you don't want to take the advice, and that's fine. But I just like to give little friendly pointers and stuff like that if anybody's having any trouble at all. But we're gonna go ahead and kick off this Flog Reviews Your Channels with the Friendly Broski. Now, he got in contact with me through one of the various means that I've gotten people sending me their channels and stuff like that to review his channel, and I will definitely do that. And remember, anybody that I've told that I have added to the list, I have added to the list. The list is just a little lengthy right now, and remember, I'm only doing 2 of these videos a week, and I've shortened it to 3 channels per video so that way we can do this little contest. Now, the contest is going to be at the end of the month. I'm going to pick my top 5 channels that I've reviewed, and then from those top 5, I'm going to have you guys vote, and the number 1 channel is going to win a game. Now, I'm not too sure of the game at the time, and I'm not too sure how much money I'll be able to spend on it, but I'll definitely be able to get in contact with the person with perhaps some choices, and then they'll get to choose from that. So that's how we're going to go ahead and run this. So, first of all, we got the Friendly Broski. Now, he does gaming reviews and stuff like that, and he's a relatively small channel right now because of the fact that he doesn't have that many videos. In fact, you're seeing all of his videos on the screen right now. He's only got 3. But as you can see, he's got a massive amount of views for each video, so that means that he's doing something right, or he's reviewing the right things. Now, I did watch all 3 of his videos so far, and they are excellent quality, and he does very good with his editing and everything as well. So, obviously he got early access, or obviously he did an early access first thoughts of Darkwood, and he put it out a month ago, and he's almost got 1,000 views from that, and his other 2 have been top 10 horror game lists, and that has gotten a couple hundred views each as well, and that's only been out for about a week, and the other one came out 2 days ago. Now, the really cool thing is that I love horror games, and so far all he's done is horror stuff, and that is awesome to me. I have a feeling that he's going to branch out and get a little bit better, or not get a little bit better, but get more variety and stuff like that as the things go on. He's very good right now. I didn't mean to say get better. Anyway, the Friendly Broski, you know what I'm talking about. But I unsubscribed to him real fast because I'm going to do that to every channel. So if you see a drop of 1 subscriber, it might be because I am doing your review. But I did notice one thing right off the bat when I unsubscribed, is that you don't have an intro to your channel. That is something that I've noticed on a lot of the channels that I've done so far, both big and small. The best thing that I could the best advice that I could give you right now would be to put together a small intro video for your channel so that people can see what you're going to be doing, and you can explain things, and you can put up, like, you know, all kinds of anything you want in the background, or you could do a face cam or whatever, just telling people what you're going to be doing, what you do, and that helps people hit this subscribe button just a little bit faster. Now you only have 50 subs, and I think that is an outrageous thing that is happening because of the fact that I think you need a lot more subs than this. Because of I mean, you only have 3 videos and all, but the 3 videos that you have are sometimes better than a lot of the videos that I've seen for a lot of bigger channels. So yeah, so you guys definitely need to check this guy out. He's a really cool guy. He's got a really good voice all the way through, and he's very informative with what he's doing. So he's doing a lot of reviews and stuff like that, and it's always good to have a really good voice, and it's always good to have all the information, and he's got all the information lined up, and he gives his opinion and stuff like that, and that's awesome too, because when you're doing a review, you kind of have to give your opinion. But off to the side, he's got some friends of his that he's got listed off to the side, and that's always a big plus because you're able to help out some other channels. Even if it is in a very small way, you still get to help out some channels, and that's always a really cool thing to do. I try to do it as much as I possibly can, and I try to rotate so that way I have I can focus and showcase different people every other month or so. So we're going to go ahead and move on to your about section. Oh yeah, I did want to mention your thumbnails and stuff like that are really good as well. They're very informative, and they've got a cool little background, especially your top 10 horror games. I like the background, just a creepy face that I believe might be from Silent Hill, but I'm unsure. Or that could just be a random picture that you found. Either way, that's awesome. But we'll go ahead and move on to your About page. Your About page tells people you're a 17-year-old. See, I always feel really old when I review channels. But it's really cool because, you know, I'm like 27, 28 years old, so I'm usually like 10 years older than most of the people that I review or that I do stuff with. But that's just because I'm an old dog getting into a new dog's game. So that's definitely the way that I look at it. It's definitely it's informative and everything, and that's a very good thing to do. It basically, if you could put this all into a video explaining what your channel is and stuff like that, that's basically your intro right there. So you could basically just say all of this over the mic with like something running in the background, or you could also do the face cam or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but if you basically put this to video, that's your intro right there, and that's really cool. I did notice a couple of things. You only have your Google Plus listed here. Now, I don't know if you have a Twitter or a Facebook or anything like that for your channel, but I highly recommend that you try to get some other social networking sites or get into some social networking sites aside from Google Plus and stuff like that, so that way your fans and stuff can get informed of what you're doing, and they can talk with you easier than they could through YouTube or on Google+. Like I said, that's an opinion. It really doesn't matter. But if you do want to try to branch out a little bit more, I would definitely at least make a Twitter, because I noticed on Twitter there's a huge group of support people there, and you can easily get involved with other people, and they can easily help you out if you need help, or they can collab with you if you want to collab with somebody. But basically that's a really good idea. Like, at least get a Twitter. You could probably branch off and get a Facebook too if you really wanted to, but I would definitely at least make a Twitter, and definitely add us, because I do shout outs and stuff like that, and I'll definitely shout you out and try to get you some more followers on YouTube, or followers on Twitter, and some more subscribers on YouTube, because you definitely deserve more subscribers than the ones that you have right now. I'm sure that you're grateful though that you have the number that you have, but I think that you deserve a lot more than that. We'll move on to your banner. Your banner is really well done. I like the way that the banner is. Like I said at the beginning, I have a feeling that you're going to branch out into more than just horror stuff. If you're going to stick with just horror stuff, you might want to have the banner reflect that. But like I said, I think you're probably going to branch off in that. Right now you're just doing the horror stuff to get started off and stuff like that. I do like the fact that you that your avatar is a raccoon, so that seems to be your thing. You basically represent yourself as a raccoon, and that's really, really cool as well. So nicely done with the banner and everything. And basically the only things that I can really say is that you should definitely make an intro video for your channel. You should definitely get a Twitter for your channel at least. Then you can branch off into other things like Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff. I don't have an Instagram, but that's because I don't really see a need for it. I think Dijeeling's got one, but I don't think she uses it that much. I don't know. I'm an older guy, so I view Instagram as more of like selfie central, and I don't do a whole lot of selfie stuff, so I just usually don't bother with it. But yeah, I mean, you can branch off into all of the social media, and when you do get a Twitter, make sure that you put it up here in your banner so that people can see the little blue bird and go, ooh, okay, well, I'm going to add him on Twitter so that way I can talk with him a lot easier. And yeah, so basically just make an intro, branch out into perhaps some other social media. Other than that, your videos are really solid. They're really well edited. Your banner is really well done as well. Like I said, if you're going to stick to strictly horror stuff, I would definitely change your banner maybe a little bit to represent that. But if you're going to branch out into other stuff, then just leave it the way it is, because that's all that matters. Because right now it says gaming reviews and more. It doesn't say horror. So I'm guessing that this is just what you're starting with. I do also like your top 10 list. I might have to do something similar to that sometime in the future because of the fact that I love horror everything. So I might do like a top 10 horror movies. I might do that over October and stuff like that. You know, something cliche for Halloween and stuff, but I love Halloween, so I might go ahead and do that. But other than that, you got a really good layout and everything. Just make sure that you keep putting your videos in the proper playlists like you have down here. You have a top 10 list and a reviews list. And other than that, you've pretty much got a solid channel, and I think that you deserve a lot more subscribers than what you have. So this is definitely not only a shout out, but a little bit of advice as well. So that is the Friendly Broski. You guys should definitely check him out. Thank you very much for being a part of this as well, and we will move on to the next channel. Number 2. Alright, and the next channel that we got going on right now is Magic Killer. Now, this is another channel that got in contact with me through one of the various methods, and I believe that it was probably the Freedom Forum since he's part of the Freedom family. But we're going to go ahead and review his channel. Now, right off the bat, as I unsubscribed and then reloaded the page and everything, I did see that he has my crib on GTA 5 and his cars, and he does kind of show off some stuff in GTA 5, and he does do a lot of GTA 5 stuff. So he's very Grand Theft Auto 5 oriented and stuff like that. But a really big piece of advice to you, and like I say to all the channels, definitely make up an intro video for your channel, because that will help people. Like, you can go and you can explain your channel and everything, and you can explain to people exactly what they're getting into when they come to your channel. And you can do that, like I said, with Facecam, or you can like put together a clip show or something like that and just talk over it. And that's all you really have to do. You could really just do something really simple. You don't even really have to talk or most of the time. You could actually just put words up on the screen and stuff like that if you don't want to talk. But yeah, I mean, just make sure that you got some like really ear-catching music, and make sure that you explain what your channel is, because that helps people hit this subscribe button just a little bit faster. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm subscribed to you. And then I will go ahead and scroll down. Now you do have your uploads, so people can check out everything that you've uploaded recently and stuff like that. And you do have your popular uploads, which is really cool because it helps people see, you know, like what made people want to check you out. And it seems like a lot of your stuff seems to be like UFC or MMA oriented as well. So that's definitely something really cool to see. And I also see that you've got some Demolition Derby stuff up there, which is like some real Demolition Derby stuff. So that's actually kind of cool to see too, because it's kind of shows you what the guy behind the channel is actually like, and that's really cool. Now I do see something that's a little bit off, which is the thumbnails for your videos. There's not a lot of thumbnails for most of your videos. Some of them do have thumbnails, like this GTA 5 Mission Top Fun one. That one's got kind of a thumbnail going on, and that's actually really eye-catching. And if you notice, that video has the most views out of your recent stuff. So like it's got 15 views, while the rest of the stuff seems to have like 8, 5, and stuff like that. Well, I mean, the more eye-catching the thumbnail, the more likely people are to click on your video. So make sure that you keep making thumbnails that are really eye-catching, really colorful, or just really kind of strange, because I found that like if you make a strange one, people want to click on the video even more to figure out why the hell you have such a strange picture or something like that. And it's really kind of cool. Just make sure that it's related to what you're doing. So like if you do a GTA 5 video, don't put like a My Little Pony thumbnail up, because that would be kind of weird. Unless of course you're using some sort, like when GTA 5 comes out on the PC, and if you start using like an MLP mod or something like that, then you could probably put My Little Pony up. But I mean, you know, that's to each his own, I suppose. But yeah, other than that, you also have some playlists down here, and you do have a bunch of playlists, so like people can definitely check out some of the stuff that you've done if they want to check out like specific things. So just make sure that as you upload videos that you continue to put stuff in like playlists, because as long as you keep doing that, then people can check out all your stuff in one go instead of having to click around. Now you do shorter videos, so that would actually be really beneficial to you. So that's a really good idea to just keep putting it in these playlists and stuff like that, and you should be just fine. Now we'll go ahead and we'll move on to your About section to see what you've written there. And it looks like you introduce people, and it says that you do gaming videos and random stuff and other stuff like that. And it does kind of show what you like to do, because like you also say that you might be doing fishing videos and stuff like that. And that's really cool, because it shows another side of the hobbies that you like to do. And that's really cool. And he's also taking challenges and stuff like that. So you guys should definitely challenge Magic Killer to some sort of crazy challenge, just to get him like involved in everything. Get people, you know, hyped up about his channel and stuff like that. Because he only has 40 subscribers. He does have about 5,000 views for his videos and stuff like that. But I think he deserves some more subscribers. I mean, I think he deserves some more subscribers that are very active and that tell him, you know, give him advice, give him a little critique here and there, so that he understands like what he needs to do. Because the more help people get for their channels, the better they become. So like, you know, if somebody gives a critique on any of your videos, don't take it personally. Take it as something that you can improve upon, and then the next time you make a video, those people won't be able to complain about it because you've improved upon it. I always look at it like that. If somebody tells me that something's wrong with one of my videos, then I always go back and then I say, well, I'm not going to do that again, because if I do that again, then I'll just get more complaints, and then by the time I release that next video, that person's come back and said something like, wow, you really improved and stuff like that. That's really cool. So definitely challenge him to something. I got to think of something, but I'll probably challenge you to something, Magic Killer, and we'll figure it out. Also, I don't know if you play on the PS3 or the Xbox 360 or something like that. If you play on the PS3, I could come in and play a little bit of GTA 5 with you, because I do have GTA 5. So just keep that in mind, Magic Killer. And anybody else, really. I mean, if you got GTA 5 and you want to play with me, all you got to do is send me a message and be like, hey bro, can you get on some GTA 5 today? And I'll definitely try to set up some time and stuff like that. So that's really cool. But other than that, he's announced that he's partnered with Freedom, and Freedom is a very awesome place. If you don't know what Freedom is, definitely check out freedom.tm, and you can find a link in my banner, and if you click on my banner, it'll take you to the Freedom page, and you can check it out. It's basically a partnership with, it's a YouTube community, and with the partnership, you get a 60-40 split of your monetary stuff. So you get 60%, they get 40%. It's a pretty good deal. There's a big community, a lot of help, a lot of really nice people. I got a lot of help from my channel from them, and you guys can too. If you're looking for a partnership, Freedom is a really good place to start. So I'm just going to say that, because there's no lock-in and everything. It's really cool. So he's also got a Freedom link here. He's got a Twitch link, a Twitter link, and a Google Plus link. I would definitely, since you have a Twitter link here, I would definitely put the Twitter link up here in your banner too, because if you put your Twitter link up here, people are more likely to click on it here and then add you on Twitter. I mean, that's what I would do. Now, I'm pretty sure I have you added on Twitter. If not, I'll add you after I do this video, so that way I can announce that you are part of this review. But other than that, I see, let's move on to your banner. Your banner is actually really cool. I like your banner because it's really kind of simplistic, and it's just got your name pretty much, except for the Freedom logo down here. But that's really kind of all you really need. Like, I mean, if you really want to go with simplistic, you know, you can put some filters on here, and I don't know if you made this or if somebody else made it for you or whatever, but this is actually a really cool banner. I really like it. It's really simplistic and really cool. Now, what I would do is your avatar thing with the Freedom logo. Now, you don't have to change this. This is just a little piece of advice from me, but you might want to change this to reflect your name too. Like, you know, you could put like initials of Magic Killer or something like that, or you could make up your own logo completely. Like, you could draw something if you're a good artist, or you can have somebody else draw it for you. There's a lot of GFX people on the Freedom forums, and I'm pretty sure that you could find them really easily, Magic Killer. If you need help with any of the GFX stuff, and I can help you in any way, just giving me a shout out. Just tell me, hey, you know, I want some help with my avatar icon, and I will definitely try to help you. Maybe brainstorm, maybe help you actually make it, because I'm not really too good at it. But Daijiling does all the channel art for us. So, I mean, I could always talk to Daijiling, and maybe Daijiling could actually get in on it and make you something as well. Just keep in contact with us. If you need help, we will definitely be there for you. And that goes to everybody. I mean, anybody that I review, anybody that I meet, if you guys need any kind of help, I'm there for you. If you really want me to check some stuff out, I will definitely do that. But aside from that, it looks like you've got a pretty solid channel. Like I said, I would make an intro video so that people know exactly what they're getting into when they come to your site. Keep putting videos in like playlists, and definitely keeping Number 3. Alright, and we've moved on to the last channel in this week, or in this video for Flog Reviews Your Channels, and this is It's Hydration. Now, It's Hydration is another person that got to me through one of the various things, and they wanted me to review their channel, and I definitely said that I would. Like I say with everybody, I will definitely get to you as I go, and the more channels that get added to the list, the better now, because if I'm going to be running a competition, then I would like the competition to continue on, and I'd like to be able to continue to do these as much as I possibly can. So whether you're part of the Freedom family or whether you're part of any other network, it doesn't really matter. If you get to see this video and you would like a review, I will definitely review your channel for you. Now, I went ahead and I unsubscribed, of course, like I do for every channel, to make sure that you guys have an intro video, and It's Hydration did not have an intro video. Now, you can have an intro video, or you can have a video that just pops up whenever you do it. I definitely would do that. It's Hydration. What I would do is I would definitely make an intro video first of all, so that you can explain what your channel is. Now, I mean, your channel is pretty much pretty obvious what it is, but I would definitely make an intro video so that you could explain what your channel is in your own words, and you can show like a clip video or something in the background, or you can do a face cam. Either way, however you want to do it, but it definitely helps people go up there and hit that subscribe button just a little bit faster when you've got a really cool intro and everything. So I went ahead and subscribed to you as well, and so now we'll go ahead and we will continue on. You do pretty much nothing but GTA 5 stuff. So if you love GTA 5 and you love watching videos, especially of, he's got like a Pimp My Ride series, so you can see him like modify the cars in the game and change them into just really sweet looking machines. I've definitely watched a couple of the Pimp My Ride videos, and the McLaren P1 is really nicely done. I really like the fact that you changed it, and it definitely looks like a McLaren P1 as well. I'm really into cars. I just don't drive a car, so basically I'm really into cars because of like Top Gear and stuff like that. So it's definitely cool that you were able to change these cars into what you changed them into, and they look really nice. So I definitely would check out his Pimp My Ride series from GTA 5. He's also got a GTA 5 Myths section, which is really cool. He's got some like hidden characters and all kinds of stuff like that as well, and he's got a couple like tutorials and stuff like that of like how to wear a mask and a helmet after the patch and stuff. So I would definitely check out his channel if you are into GTA 5, because he's got a lot of GTA 5 stuff on here. I would just make sure that as you upload your videos that you're putting them in playlists and stuff like that. I would definitely, if you have it, I see you have like your GTA 5 Myths stuff in a playlist and stuff. Now on your main page, you can actually edit it and then put your playlists up, so that if people see like a video and they go, ooh, I wonder if there's anything else like this on your channel, they can click on just a playlist filled with nothing but that, and then they can just check out video after video. And if they click on the first one, if they don't want to have to click anymore, they can just literally watch them back to back to back to back. And you have shorter videos, so that would actually be beneficial to you. So I would definitely make sure that your playlists are featured on the front part of your channel, so that way people can check out an entire playlist at a time if they really want to. So and I would definitely make an intro video. That's just something that I always say to everybody that I see. So we're going to go ahead and we'll go clear. Oh wait, you've also got other channels to check out and stuff like that. So I'm guessing that these are people that you like, or people that you know and you just want to help out. So that's really cool. It's always really nice to see that off to the side or on the main part of the channel. Either way, that's awesome. So we're going to go to your About section and check out what you've got written there. You got a thanks for stopping by and stuff like that, and maybe you can be responsible for the next video I make. Well, there you go. You also have your channel goals and everything, and when you hit them, and that's really cool. That's actually a really cool thing. It helps people see like how fast you hit each goal and everything, and so that's really cool. I think that before long you're going to hit that 100 sub mark. I'm pretty decently sure you're going to hit that within a month. probably a little bit less. I mean, you're already at 90 to 91 subs, so I'm guessing that you're probably going to hit the 100 sub mark sometime, you know, a little bit later in the month, maybe a little bit earlier. Hopefully you get a lot more subs and I can help you get a little bit more subs through this video. But it's definitely, you guys should definitely check out Itch Hydration if you're into GTA 5. I know I did because I love GTA 5. You guys will probably start seeing some GTA 5 stuff pop up with me and Daijiling playing on our Monday night multiplayer and stuff like that. And if you guys want to join us on there, we have it on the PS3, so you guys should definitely add us on PS3. Just check out one of our Uncharted 3 videos right now, and you'll see the name that you have to add, and then you can just say, hey, I want to play with you guys, and you guys will be part of the video. I'll even add you to the Skype call that we use to record if you really want to. So, also down here at the bottom, you have your Twitter, and you have your Google Plus, and you have your Freedom link, and that's really cool. And you also have those up in your banner, which is definitely a key thing that I always love to see. So I also added you just now on Twitter. Basically, as I'm going through these channels, I'm making sure that I have each person added on Twitter, so that way I can talk to them if I need to, and I can tell them when their videos go up. So you'll definitely get an alert on Twitter, and if you're in the Freedom forums, I'll get a hold of you there. I'll somehow get a hold of you somewhere, definitely. I'll send you an email, it doesn't matter. I will make sure that you know that I've reviewed your channel and that you can check out the video. Other than that, let's go up here and look at your banner. Your banner's really nice, really colorful, and it very much reflects what you do on your channel, and that is GTA 5. And that is really, it's a really cool looking banner. I know that I can't put anything together like that. I mean, Daijiling could probably put something together like that, but I know I can't. So it's definitely really cool to check out. And I like your, I also like your avatar and your logo thing as well. That's really cool. So definitely an interesting looking banner and an interesting looking avatar and stuff like that. Very much GTA 5 oriented channel, very much GTA 5 oriented banner and everything. So very much everything fits together. So that's really, really good. So it very much allows people to see exactly what you do, but I would definitely still make that intro video so that people could hear you explaining exactly what you do on your channel. So, other than that, the advice that I can give you is to keep making the awesome thumbnails. You do make awesome thumbnails. You have really good video quality and stuff like that. You have very good editing. And so I would just keep that up. I would keep putting things into like playlists, and I would definitely put your playlists up on your main page so that way people can check out an entire playlist at once. Since you make shorter videos, like I said, it would be definitely beneficial to you. Also, that's pretty much it. I mean, I think that you deserve more subscribers than what you have, and I definitely think you're going to hit that 100 mark probably at least by the end of September, hopefully a little bit before that, because you definitely deserve more subscribers than what you have. But I'm glad, I know that you're glad to have the 90 to 91 subscribers that you have right now. I know that because of the fact that I am always grateful for anybody who will add us, who will subscribe to us and everything else, and that's always awesome. But that'll be the last channel in this Flog Reviews Your Channels video. So we're going to go ahead and call it here. Remember, as a blanket, to make sure that you put any social media up in your banner. If you don't have a Twitter, definitely make a Twitter for your channel and then put it up in your banner. And always have an intro video and stuff like that ready so that people can check out the intro video. They can watch you explain what your channel is, and that helps them hit that subscribe button just a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. If you want a review, all you have to do is like this video and comment to it. The like helps us out, and the comment helps me find your channel so that I can definitely add it to the list so that you will be part of one of these videos in the future. Now remember, this is another 3, and then there were 3 more in the last video. So these are the first 6 that I'm going to have. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and add in the people that I've already done last month as well, because I don't want to leave them out. So there's going to be 16 channels so far. I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick the top 3 that I think are really, really awesome, and or top 5 that I think is really, really awesome, and then I'm going to have you guys vote in the top 5, and the person who gets the most votes is going to win a game. And then what I'll do is I'll get in contact with that person with a list of games that I'm willing to buy for them, and then they'll pick from that, and that's the game they get. So I'm running a little bit of a contest, and that's awesome. So it's definitely something that I feel like I want to give back to you guys, and I definitely will try to give back as much as I possibly can. You might get something extra with the video game. It just depends on if I can get everything situated, but I'll definitely put that in a future video if I can. But yes, definitely like, comment, and if you want to, you can subscribe to the channel. You don't have to subscribe to get a review. All you have to do is comment. So just go ahead and hit that like button and comment, and if you would like to, you can subscribe, and then definitely check us out on Twitter for all the news updates and the shout-outs and stuff like that we do on there. And also check out our fundraiser for the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation, because it's for a very good cause, and you can get some really cool swag from us. We're going to have those designs for the t-shirts up very shortly, because of the fact that we don't have, she didn't have the paper and everything that she needed to draw it. And then we'll scan it, and we'll show you guys what we've got, and then hopefully that'll get everybody in there donating and stuff. So that'll be awesome. But we will definitely see you guys in a future video. Goodbye, everybody! Thank you very much for watching that video. Click in the upper left to subscribe, and then check out Unturned. I need pants. I don't have any pants. Check us out on Google Plus and Twitter for all the new updates for the channel, and then check out Five Nights at Freddy's. Also, make sure you click on the Brain and Behavior logo there so you can check out the charity drive that we're doing for them right now. Also, thank you very much, and goodbye, everyone.